Здравствуйте, товарищи, and welcome back to another episode of our glorious KGB Let's Play. This one features the return of the prodigal daughter, as it were. We've got Indigo finally back and almost ready for action. She's still over at the infirmary, getting healed up. Fact of the matter is, I could actually take her to the field and heal her up using a med kit if I wanted to, but let's be patient. There is some time to waste after all. We are arriving at New York in just an hour, or less than an hour probably. We're also arriving in Vancouver to do some tactical recon, and I'm also going to send some people over to Geneva to foil this plot, this conspiracy plot. Before I do that, though, let's just go over a couple of quick things. For one, I have finally remembered in between sessions to reduce the range of the actor perk. So there you have it. The actor perk is now not as OP as it has been for the last handful of episodes. We actually have to be wary of enemy agents, even with our actors. That should make this a lot more intense. Apart from that, over in the workshop, I would like to get, go all the way up here, I would like to unlock the saboteur treatment at the MK Ultra facility. There was a solid comment, actually, in the previous episode, I think, which was that I see no use for some of these things, but many of you are still watching this Let's Play to get an understanding of all the mechanics and systems of the game, so you want to see what Saboteur does, and I believe there was another one I forget the name of, but message received. I should show off some of these features as well. It's not going to cost me all that much. It's not like it's the end of the world for the game itself and for my approach to it. So I'll get some more things happening over here, exploring conversion and saboteur, just to see what it does, just so we all know and experience it, I guess, and then we can find the optimal solution, I suppose we could call it. Apart from that, over here, the analytics boards, we have weapons in space almost complete. We also have propaganda files, almost complete, so hopefully we can finish at least one of these by the end of this session. And finally, one of you pointed out, thank you very much again, I read all the comments, so make sure you leave comments behind if you have any suggestions, tips, or you notice something I missed in the haste of recording. But yes, KODIAK should probably get the expert firearms drills, because that does give him MG60 proficiency. Thank you for pointing that out. I completely missed that. And you know what, eventually we can get him on the AUG as well, perhaps. Nonetheless, besides the point, $1,200 a day and 12 hours. We've got some time to spare. It's a little unfortunate that he is the only person who has the interrupt talent, so he's going to miss out on some bonus XP, but not the end of the world. Another handful of missions, he'll be there anyway, so shouldn't be the end of the world again. Let's head over to Geneva with the interrupt operation option here, and we'll probably send over you. They're level 1. Let's just get you over there, and Fathom, I suppose. They're both very close. So yes, start the job, get them in there, take care of that. It'll take 21 hours, and then these will probably take, what is it, like 10 hours a piece, I think? And we'll have to wait a little bit longer just so that KODIAK is available for at least the New York mission, because that's a main mission, so we'll probably need him for that. And I do like his skill set, and also I'd like to use him for the Vancouver mission as well. We'll see how this all plays out. Is there anything else that needs doing urgently? We've got stuff in the workshop. We're not doing anything over here, but I don't feel the need to, is the reality of things. I guess I could get another sniper, because yeah, I do have too many spotters coming in from all directions and I barely use them, so maybe I need another sniper, I suppose. Our forgers are working at full capacity. No one's exposed or anything except for Lighter, but he doesn't go on duty, like on the field. And body engineering, I think we're good across the board as far as people who are available and what they need. I mean, I guess Magellan, we could get you improving as well. Nah, I think I like number 15 the way he is. Ooh, the 2 fire points, though. He has 16 movement right now and 1 fire point. I could get him up to 18 movement and 2 fire points. Which part of me prefers? And then I could give him some EPO as well. You know what, let's try this out. So let's get that Manitol in there first. And let's go ahead with Magellan. Let's get you Blastron. That should unlock Blandiol, and I think Cyclophenol is unlocked as a result of that. Yep, so let's start with this. I don't actually have my guide open, unfortunately, but but I remember many parts of it, so we should be fine. All right, let's get this going on. Back to the world map, and let's get time moving. I want to mention again, as always, if you've been enjoying this series, make sure you let me know by dropping a like and a comment down below. It does make a very big difference. Just want to point out that many of you have been asking if I intend to... well, I do like the increased max hit points. Where are you? Where are you, buddy? Come on. We go from 160 to 167. Dodge cost goes up and awareness regen goes down. You know what? Let's get that in there. Go ahead. And we also had Magellan here. Let's get Belandiol in there, or do we... It's supposed to work out in the long run, right? Go ahead with Belandiol. Go. Right, so many of you have been requesting or asking if I'm going to do the other... I'm sorry, this stuff keeps interrupting me. Okay, so we got the locator beacon and the control phrase on Judge. So Judge, it's time to release you. Yep. And we also have... Who else is done? Anybody else done here? Jigsaw. Let's release you as well. Into the wild you go. Alright, that should be all the interruptions for now. So, many of you have been asking if I'm going to do the third mission, or if I'm going to or the third campaign, I should mention, the third storyline, or if I'm going to be playing the extended mode or anything like that. And the honest answer to that is, I don't know. It depends entirely on interest levels. The fact of the matter is that... I'm doing some quick calculations right now. There we go. With Let's Plays, this is always the case where viewership kind of goes down over time. Perfectly fair, especially when a game's been out. Perfectly fair. And while I don't necessarily focus entirely on just how many views videos are getting, I also care for like how much people are enjoying things and whatnot. I do have to consider the I guess, fact that there's a lot to cover, a lot that I'm curious about, and a lot that I'd like to do on the channel, and so I have to figure out what people are interested in versus what else they might be interested in. Like, there's a lot for me to consider, and view counts, likes, comments, that's a great way for me to understand. People who are particularly interested in something, it's great if you decide to support me through Patreon as well and let me know that, hey, I'm here because of this series, because that way I kind of know what people are really interested in, and I can focus accordingly. I'm going to leave this for now. We're pretty low on cash. So, yeah, so do let me know. Those comments and all make a very big difference because they affect how I approach... Whoa. They affect how I approach content on the channel, and that will determine if we're going to get more Phantom Doctrine after this campaign's over or not. So the Vancouver cell over here... that's been affecting our income, has been reconned. We just have to go in for the assault. Jigsaw and Judge are both here, so that's actually excellent. New York... nobody here needs to actually go on this assault mission, if I'm not mistaken. We still have a full team. Indigo is still hurt, but doesn't mean we can't use her. Man, it was... yeah, she disappeared just after we did a lot of, like, drug work and stuff on her as well. Theramin's available, Clover's available. You know what, this is actually a pretty capable team that I could go to the field with. I'm wondering if we dive in on the Vancouver mission before we wait for, you know, some of these other things to complete. Yeah, might as well. This is going to take another 10 hours. This is going to take another 3 hours. I'm not willing to lose another $300. Again, it's -30 per hour because of that Vancouver cell. So I say we go ahead for the assault. Try this out. So Clover, let's get you in disguise, and Theramin, let's get you in disguise as well. Distractions available between Ducknose and Theramin, that's great. Indigo is back, which is wonderful to see. We'll take the risk, just losing 20, or missing out on 20 HP there, but we should be fine. We've got the suppressed MP5 here, frags and smokes, suppressed AUG, frags and booster. I think that's the best equipment, best armor you can have without losing mobility. Yeah. Yeah, and I'd rather not lose mobility. Okay, so that's that. Number 15, you're fine. Duck Nose, you're fine as well. Everything's suppressed here. First aid kit and frag. First aid kit and lockpicks with a suppressed LMG. We got the Wembley as well. Yeah, I think this team's good to go. I need to stop relying so much on just the A team, so to speak. I need a B team and a C team as well. Well, I needed one a long time ago. Anyway, 2 disguises in place over here and here. Everyone's got suppressed weapons. We've got distraction available. See, what I might want to do is unlock, like, again, based on your suggestions, unlock the evac chopper or unlock the cleaner, just so I have other stuff on the field rather than all these spotters that I basically don't use. 2,000 it costs me. I've got money to spare. I'd like to save up for the evac chopper, if I'm completely honest. That's a lot of money. Maybe let's save up for it. Heat hasn't been such a problem. It's happened a couple times where I have to go to the forger and, you know, get new identities, but it's not the end of the world. And you know what? I think I am tempted to save up for the evac chopper. So for now, let's keep things as they are. And, I hate... Can I... Okay. I just hate that there's no, like, X. I'm not missing an X button here. Anyway, enough complaining about UI and UX. Let's go ahead and dive into this mission. Let's go. Let's go. Hit up a Timmy's on our way over to the destination here. Attacking a major conspiracy hub. So again, I need to remember the actor perk now has a reduced range. I have to be a lot more careful. I have to be a lot more patient. So get your bets in. Get your bets in. Is it going to be quiet? Is it going to get loud right away? What do you think is going to happen? Because I'm going to go ahead and say it's going to get loud. I'm going to go ahead and say it's going to get loud. Alright, so we're familiar with this map here. We've been here before. The last time we were here, we left a dead body in this doorway, popped this door open, and no, we left a dead body in this doorway, I think. Popped a door open and then got spotted somewhere here. So let's try and not repeat that mistake. We've got camera terminals back here. There's another one over here, and there's another one over here. Again, we just need to reach one with either Theremin or Clover. Where's the intel and loot, though? Let's determine our deployment based on intel and loot. I wish I could remember all the locations of intel and loot on every map I've ever been on. That would make things a lot faster, I think. Normally there's some near, you know, camera terminals and objectives and stuff. I'm feeling very blind right now. Okay, so there's some intel right there, so that's nice. Cool, found some. I should be a bit more systematic here. Nothing over here. Didn't see anything over here earlier. Second floor, there's some intel right here, right in the middle. Some intel and loot over here, potentially. We've got... What else have we got? So the second floor here is going to be a little fruitful. Much more than the first floor. And then over here we've got... Oh no, this is where the discovery happened. We have the body over here, and this is the door we opened. I recognize this a lot better, because I remember that loot was what I was going to pick up with a dead body over here. Right. So intel and loot over here as well. So second floor in both buildings. Looks like that's it. So if everything's on the second floor, with just one piece on the first floor over here, I thought it was. No, over here, right? Yeah, there. So let's go ahead and deploy over here. Then we can get in through this door over here, and we should be able to pick up the intel, hopefully pretty safely, and that'll be helpful. So we're deploying over here, and hopefully there's an evac area back here as well. Otherwise, I'm going to have to go all the way dance around this way. Evac down here, I believe, was one of the other evac areas. We'll find out. We'll find out. Okay, so that's set up. Where do we get our spotters? I feel like a north side spotter and sniper makes sense. Lots of windows to look through over here. We've got windows to look through over here as well. So north side, sweeping spotter, and the sniper. Maybe even the smokes, if I'm perfectly honest. Go ahead and do that. Or do we keep the smoke screen on the south side to cover our butts as we make our way out? South side smoke could hit some of these spots as well, I guess. We've got these windows. We've got this little kind of alley, if you will. We've got this area. Sure, let's go ahead with the south side smoke screen. Let's get a spotter on the south side as well. And that should cover basically all areas. And since I have more spotters, let's go ahead and just put them down. Full coverage, full coverage. And deploying here. Alright, let's kick it off. Let's see what we can do here. Hopefully things will go well enough. And again, I need to remind myself at the top of every turn, my actors can get spotted. Alright. Alright, let's see what we can do here. There we go. Nothing suspicious about that arrival at all. This is how we drive in Canada, actually. This is how we park as well. Always.
The enemy's dug in deep. Prepare for a tough fight.
Okay, off to a good start. Can we gun this guy down to kick things off? Or actually, we have control phrases. Both of the agents here have control phrases, but I could gun him down. The headshot can't finish him off. It's a suppressed TT with 141 potential damage. I guess there's a risk that an alarm will go off, or is somebody watching me? I'm probably gonna go with the control phrase. No cameras or anything on me. Let's go ahead with the control phrase. Yeah, confirm that. No reason not to. Oh my god. Horrifying yells down there. Alright, Theremin, where is the closest camera terminal? I think it is downstairs below you. Clover, where are you at? You're over here right next to this camera terminal, so let's get that done with first, I think. Yep. Oh, god. This window scared me, but it's blocked off over here. I'm a lot more tense now. As if I needed that from this game. I'm a lot more tense. Alright, let's tuck Clover over to here, pop this door open. Watch, enemy agents right over here looking this way, able to spot me. No, we're good. Okay, that's just a civilian. Could come over to here, pop this door open, see what's going on down here. Is some loot here we should probably pick up. Missed that on during my scout. Got another mini LMG. Alright, so that is Clover's turn. Theremin, my good friend. Let's get you not concerned with this guy. Let's get you... Where? We know there's people in here. I just can't remember if they were civilians or what. So let's take it slow. Let's take it slow. Alternatively, let's take it extra slow, going with a sweeping spotter first. Door's locked, which is annoying. Okay, confirm that. Not a smoke grenade that we're launching by mistake. You're a civilian. So just the one civilian. Okay, fair enough. And then over here, what have we got over here? Yep. Just want to get eyes, just want to get intel. Knowledge is power after all, so this is empty. Alright, fair enough. So Theremin, go over to here first. Alright, we're going to pop this door open, make sure no one's using the washroom. Like we're in the clear. We're going to move up to here. And we're going to pop this door open. How would you look at that? How did our spotter not spot this guy? Anyway, that's besides the point. We cannot pick this up. We cannot pick that up. Buddy here is going to go to there. You're going to stay over here. No, you're going to move over to there. So we should be able to pick up that intel next turn from this spot. You know, can't take a picture from here. Got to take it from here, which is really annoying. But let's move in closer towards that then. And there should be at least one, well, rather, we know there's at least one more agent on the field here. Let's keep our eyes out for that. So Duck Nose, send you in here for that intel. We've got one officer here, another officer here. Gonna obviously have to take them down. You're coming closer, and you're coming closer as well. Alright, so let's move Duck Nose over to here. Pop that door open, see what's going on in there. And I'm just worried about the other agent. Need to take this guy out. Alright, fair enough. And Falcon, let's get you all the way over to... like right here, I'm thinking. Because I'd like to take down and dispose of bodies. We'll get rid of 3 people right away. Again, I don't want to get the agent too suspicious too quickly. The remaining enemy agent, I mean. But that's not a restricted area. We can move in there for now and just track this one cop. Having the extra fire point is so helpful. Let's actually check for evac zones. So there is one back over here. Where are... yeah, okay. So there's one right back over here. We're deployed over here. Cool. Good to know. Falcon's over here. Duck Nose is over here. And let's get Indigo.
That you?
That is me, Indigo. That is me. Oh, how I've missed you. It's good to have you back. Good to have you back. All drugged up, carrying an MP5. Such a boss. Such a boss. Let's get number 15. Who, again, with the right armor now, is just as feels just as effective as most of our agents. Let's get you over to... where? We can get you over to here. Move you a little bit further up, I guess. Get more eyes across the field. Make ourselves a bit more effective that way. And Jigsaw. Nice to have 3 people in disguise. I could actually get Jigsaw down here to take this picture. And that way I can be a bit more patient with what goes on over here. I mean, I'd rather use Jigsaw to take out, or to help take out the other enemy agent, which I wish I knew where she was. Probably in this building somewhere, I suppose. So let's head over this way. Let's head over this way. Pop this door open, see what's going on. Oh, no, wait. We've already got Clover in there. We already know what's going on in there. So let's go ahead and head straight down, I guess, this way. Assist number 15, I suppose. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. I'm extra nervous. You can probably tell I'm extra nervous. Alright, that is the turn. I think we're... Alright. Theremin, next turn, you're hopefully going to pick up this intel, and hopefully you're also going to pick up the loot over there. Buddy here's going to keep moving. Yeah, the other agent's probably somewhere in this area, on this floor. Let's see if we can't... well, actually, hold on. Let's use our sweeping spotters, because, again, we can. Why bring something if you're not going to use it? Again, it resets every turn. Got a civilian here. And we've got one more spotter. This is just a tactical spotter, but still worth using. Pop you over here. Okay. Nothing. Alright, fair enough. Fair enough. Still not an agent, though. That guy looks like an agent. Looks like an Agent Smith straight out of the Matrix.
Hi.
Okay, Theremin. Go ahead and pick up the intel. Okay, so here's one person. Where'd the other... Oh, there he is. I was like, where'd the other civilian go? He's just, like, camouflaged. Alright, let's go ahead and pick up the intel over here. Little snapshot. There we go. And down here, we should be able to pick this up as well. But just in case, let's move up to it first. I don't know. A little nervous. Oh, looks like we're in the clear. Let's go ahead. Nice. And now we could get ourselves out to here. Oh, I see you. Hello. 2 turns. Damn, 2 turns. Where are you moving to next? Down to there?
Let's get this over with.
Clover. I agree. Let's get this over with. I could send Clover right through this door, right out this window, and should be able to get control phrase down on the agent there. I believe there's only 2 agents on this mission. Is that a risk I'm willing to take? You know what? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and pop Exertion. We're going to go ahead and pop Exertion, so we should be able to get to this door using only 1 movement point, or 1 action point. So we can play a little bit more cautiously without giving up our mobility. Go ahead and do that. Yeah, looks like we're in the clear. I should be able to get up to here. I should be able to use the control phrase from there. Hopefully we'll have an angle. Maybe we go here instead. Hopefully this works out. So let's go ahead with, yeah, should. Control phrase. Confirm that. Yes. Done. Done and done. Alright, Clover, what's next for you? There's nothing to do on the ground floor anymore. I don't know why. I don't know what this crosshair is about, if I'm completely honest. There's a lot of people we can take down. You know, I might send Clover over this way. Or I could send her up here. Nah, buddy over here is not going to be too much trouble for Theremin. Send Clover over here. And we can start taking people down now. Because we've eliminated, I believe, all of the agents. I'm going to act on that belief. So with 4 movement points and 2 fire points, we should be able to go in here, take this guy down, dispose of the body, take a picture of the intel, and step out that door. Right, duck nose? Right. Let's go in for the takedown. Confirm that. Man, that sound that comes up with the word trespassing just stopped my heart for a second there. Dispose of body. I can get very skittish at times. This is why I love horror movies and horror video games, because they scare the crap out of me. But I don't hate it. I don't hate it. But I'm very quick to, like, tense up. I hate jump scares, though. They're weak. Jump scares are cheap excuses for horror. Alright, let's move Duck Nose right out of there, I think. Oh, there's another cop back here. Well, in that case, Duck Nose, we can move you out this way.
I'm with you 100%.
Damn right you're with me 100%. Alright, Indigo, you ready to take down your first officer after such a long wait? Is this because they're carrying a sniper rifle or a shotgun? Like, that's gotta mean something, and I don't know what it means. Nonetheless, they're way too far away to be concerned about. We can pull Indigo down here, take this guy down and out. Civvy over here is looking away. We should be good. Going for the takedown, confirm that. And then we've got the body disposal ability as well, of course, with the extra fire point. Boom, done. Oh, Indigo, good to see you back. It's been so long. How many sessions has it been? I feel like it's been 3 or 4 sessions or something. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. Alright, let's go. I mean, everybody here is able to do the takedowns. We've got 115 and 167, so we should be fine over here. And on the second floor, we have Judge as well. Roam around and get stuff done. So I wonder if we just stay around this area here. Not expose ourselves too much to too many threats. Got 1 person, 2, so that's 4. 5, 6, 7. All right, we have eyes on everyone. So you know what, Indigo, you can actually stay back here. Jigsaw. Oh no, Jigsaw. No. That is creepy as all hell. No. No, that is unacceptable, man. That is unacceptable. I just don't want to click on him. Can we? He does not have exertion. Goddamn. Alright, number 15. How far can you get? You can get pretty far along. They're both moving down. One's moving over to there. One's moving over to there. So let's see. Let's go ahead and get up to here with number 15. We'll pop that door open. And then Jigsaw will move next to the window. So that next turn we can dive in and take both of these guys down. So let's pop this door open so we can keep our eyes on the enemy. Eyes on the prize, always. My god, Jigsaw, you're disgusting. You disgust me. Alright, you're going all the way over to there. So let's move Jigsaw over to here. Hopefully we can dive in and take everyone out. And you know what? Should have sent Indigo with, because Jigsaw has only 1 fire point.
Who is that?
Even with exertion, she's not going to be able to make it there quickly enough, I don't think. Risk I'm willing to take, I suppose. And yes, it's a bit of a waste to pull it this turn, but I need it over the next 2 turns. I need it over this turn and the next turn, so it's now or never, really, for the value, the purpose I need it for. Let's move you over to here. Let's see how far you get next turn. Fine.
Yeah.
Falcon, meanwhile, you're able to take this guy down without too much issue. We've got the extra fire point as well, so confirm that.
Gotta die someday.
Nope. It's not about dying right now. Dispose of the body. Okay, now it's about dying, actually. Oof. Never been told what dispose of body actually means. Which, I guess, makes it better. So Buddy's gonna come over to here. Let's move Falcon over to here. And both Falcon and Ducknose can pull back close to the evac zone next turn.
Me.
Jigsaw. Dude.
My skills are at your disposal.
Creepy guy. Alright, let's move Judge... I'm sorry. The voice actually is very unnerving. Let's pop that exertion. Keep an extra movement point. Rather use it now than later. Now we can sacrifice some awareness. So yeah, let's get on. Let's move down to here first, through the window, of course. No other way to go. And let's pick up this intel. Nicely done. And imagine this might have 2 pieces of intel in it, unless I've missed a document. which is possible. Which is possible. I'm gonna go this way. Pop that door open. Just playing it safe. I mean, actually, the game will tell me if there's another agent by saying that they've become suspicious, I suppose. Right, Theremin, you have a movement point. I could get you a bit closer. Exertion. Actually, if we pop exertion, we should be able to close the gap here and take care of the situation. So let's go ahead and pop exertion. There we go. And I believe that'll give me enough range. Yeah. No. We're going in for the takedown. Oh, really? What, I can't this is the one time I can't do a diagonal takedown? There we go. No. What? Doesn't have more HP than me, not that I can see it anymore for some reason.
Is it time to die yet?
Alright, well, it's fine. He's gonna move there, someone's gonna take him down and out. And hopefully over here, we'll take people down. I just don't want to get spotted in the act. Let's go ahead and call evac. Back over here, I suppose. We're pretty spread out right now. Either evac zone feels equally viable, but no, let's stick with this one. Confirm that. 3 turns, a bit longer than I'd like, perhaps, but hit that end turn button, see what the enemy does. Yeah, he's got like a gas mask and everything. Jesus. That man's ready for war over here. If it's war he wants, it's war he'll get. Let's just move over to here first, just to see, make sure this room is empty, or at least no one's looking down this way. Seems to be in the clear. Go ahead with the takedown. Down you go. And I just realized Clover can actually go up there to help dispose of the body. Alright. Done. Let's start getting Theremin out of here, I suppose. No need to keep him up here. We've got, there's actually a bit of loot and intel left. Where am I missing it? Where am I missing it? Like, I know there's a... Okay, you know what? Let's go ahead and deal with, like, the briefcase and stuff first. Before we jump to the conclusion that, don't know where it is. I can actually get all the way to here. Maybe took a bit of a risk there. I'm just kind of betting that we've taken care of... Oh, no, we know we've taken care of the agents, because I've done a head count. Alright, what do you got for me? So yes, we are missing 1 classified doc and some loot. So let's check on this first before we just jump to conclusion and leave. Anything down here? I see no loot or intel or anything that could be loot or intel. Alright. What about over here? I see nothing. Over here. Ah, there we go. Alright, so Judge should come all the way back here. Hopefully that's loot and intel. Or we can send number 15 and Jigsaw in. That door's locked, unfortunately, so it'll have to be from around this way. I mean, Judge is already here, so next turn Judge should move in towards this. And then surely there's more. Surely there's more. Nothing back here. Right, nothing back here. Nothing in this washroom, it looks like. Nothing in this hallway. We've been in this hallway, haven't we? Yep, hallway looks clear. And yes, we have been in it. We already checked this room. There was some intel over here. Everything else was clear. There was the briefcase up there. We got that. The washroom is clear. Back here, we're clear. I feel like that cabinet or closet or whatever you're gonna call it is the last piece of the puzzle, as it were. Fine over here. Yeah, it feels like it. So Judge is gonna have to take that for us. Alright, fair enough, fair enough. Theremin. The 3 movement points then. Let's get you going all the way back to here. Just hop over. Nothing suspicious. Let's go.
Leave me alone.
And then Clover, yeah, you're able to get all the way in there and deal with this nonsense. That's hilarious. With just 2 movement points. That's priceless. You, and you are the last people left. Let's go. Take down, confirm. I love the change of pace there. Right, down you go. And dispose of body, right behind his friend. Okay, and let's get you the hell out of here. Well,
I'm here if you need
number
me.
15, let's get you in here first. Takedown confirmed. Down you go. Wow, that's a lot of XP. And let's dispose of the body. And leave like nothing happened. Damn right we're not trespassing. Nothing
Let's get this
suspicious at
over
all. Clover, let's get you out of here as well. All the way to here. Through the window, why not? Why not? Over here, Ducknose hasn't seen any action yet, so let's go ahead with a takedown over here. Confirm that. Down you go.
Reporting primary objective complete.
Good job, team. Head back home.
Alright. Done and done. Easy enough. Let's get Ducknose all the way back to here. Falcon, let's get you all the way back to here as well. Hopefully, I'm right about that being the last piece of loot and intel. Wow, Falcon, that was quite the run.
Somebody else.
That was quite the run. Indigo, let's get you all the way to here. There's actually more space back here than I thought. Hopefully there's not more intel or loot hiding out in the corner over here. In fact, if it is, though, I'd rather it be hiding out over here. Jigsaw, god damn it, man. God damn it. I know I can adjust their voices, I just
Don't
rather
sneak up
not.
on me like that.
And these are living, breathing people. I'm just gonna get a vocal cord experiment done on them. That's the turn, though. Every time I say the word vocal cord, I think of Metal Gear Solid Phantom Pain, and I get very sad because, wow, what a bummer. Alright, Judge, let's get you over as close as we can get you to here. Which is here, I suppose. Pop that exertion. Nothing like a couple drugs to help you going. Alright, and we're trying to get to where? Here, right? Yeah. But head over to there. To the window. Down over here. Oh, you're gonna use the door? Weak. Weak.
Huh?
Alright, Theremin, let's get you back over to here. Clover, back over to here. Ducknose, as close as possible. Number 15, close as possible. Same thing with Falcon. Oh, just short. Indigo, you're fine. Jigsaw, no, I did not miss you. I would leave you behind. I would shoot you right here if it didn't cost me heat. I'm not even kidding.
What up?
Over. Okay, everyone's done. Everyone's done. Everyone's done. Just waiting for Judge to pick up on that last piece of loot and hopefully intel. And hopefully last. Lots of hopefuls there. Lots of hopefuls.
Yeah.
I swear, no game makes me feel as blind as this game does. Go ahead. Nice. Alright, so I was right. That was the last piece. We can pop out from this door and we'll make our way out. Can't believe that was 2 movement points. Make sure everybody else is in the evac zone. Falcon, let's get you back to here.
Don't sneak up on me like that.
Number 15, let's get you over
Leave me
here.
alone.
Standing by for order.
Ducknose over to here. This is 3, 6, 7 agents. 3, 6. Who have I left behind?
Yeah.
How can I help?
Who is that? I read you.
Judge, okay. Oh, that is 7. Oh my god. Math. visual counting. It's actually one of my strong suits, except for at 7 in the morning. Alright, let's get Judge down to here, I suppose. Well, let's go ahead with the exertion. Just get moving a bit faster here. Get this mission over with. Alright. And that's as far as we can go. So next turn, be over. I wish I could press spacebar to, like, skip this whole thing. I'm fine watching those animations during a mission when there's an actual threat, but after a mission's over, everything's been taken care of, and I'm just trying to get out of here. I wish I could skip them.
Standing by for orders.
Okay, Judge over to here. That's 8, 3, 6, 8, 3, 6, 8, and we've got everything. Great. Let's leave. Thank you very much. That went smoothly. That went smoothly. Much to my surprise, I actually thought the first mission with the actor thing changed would be a lot more painful, but worked out
Primary
perfectly.
mission successful.
Damn right. Damn right it was successful. Oh, wait a second. I don't think I've read this one. The mission in Moscow had been a complete fiasco. Not only did Beholder get their hands on the real Almaz command codes, it also turned out the agent we executed wasn't undertow at all. The leak came from the Marquis device, which was also a recorder and a transmitter. Times are dire. We only have one new lead. The name? KODIAK. I'm guessing that's pronounced. I'm not 100% sure. Alright, what is this stuff? So mini LMG, we know. Hardened medium armor. Cool. Openly hostile, though. Adrenaline shot. Interesting. And we've got the flat-faced action trigger for more damage. How does a different type of trigger cause more damage? That's what I'd like to know. Also, I wasn't familiar with this shape of trigger, actually. We've got the bulletproof vest, okay, MPK. I don't think anyone's proficient with it yet. And the M82, which maybe I should start getting people to use some, sniper rifles. Got some new chemical compounds, new secret file, enemies revealed. We're interrupting his operation anyway. Snapjaw, what a name. What a name. Wow. New perks and new training across the board. Some of it old, some of it new. Clover and Theremin. Your perks we'll have to check. Indigo is wounded, but that's from before. Let's go ahead. So, Clover. What shall we give you? Fearless is right, isn't it? Composure? Maybe. Combat senses? Maybe. I'm kind of liking Composure. Feels about right. Staying cool, calm, collected under pressure. That's Composure, right? Let's go with that. And let's go ahead and get Theremin. Paramedic, Stalker, Quick Recovery, Revenant. I mean, he's often carrying enemy agents, so Paramedic, even though it's not by virtue of being a paramedic, it's by virtue of carrying unconscious characters, I think this makes most sense based on his storyline, so to speak. So let's go ahead and give him Paramedic. Apart from that, Magellan, you've got a perk here. We can sure we'll pop another actor, perhaps? No. Give you low profile. Haven't really used him all that much. Judge over here, lots of perks. Level 11, so not terrible. Not terrible. What can we give you that you're proficient with? PM63, the MG51, an M82 perhaps. Wait, you're not proficient with that. That was an exclamation mark, not a star. Oh boy. PM63, at least that's not too bad. And I guess, Cobra. She's not gonna be one of my top picks. Like, if we go over to body engineering, where is she? Judge. I guess I could drug her up if we remove all. Oh, you know what? She could be pretty good. 16 hours. I'm wondering, I'd hate to remove all just to put in the same drugs. It seems like we're okay. I can get balasterone in there. I can get balandiol in there. I can get cyclophenol in there. FGF, I'm pretty sure I want to get in there as well, if I remember correctly. We can assume she's got Ampia, otherwise EPO wouldn't be available. Like, I feel like this is safe to start with. And her numbers are actually not bad. You know what, let's start with, let's go ahead. Rather than remove all, let's go ahead. And, you know what I need? I need another forgery expansion so that, what's his name? Where'd he go? What's his name? Jigsaw. It can be forging. Where are we? Forgery. I think I scrolled past it already. There it is. 5,700. Fine. Let's go ahead and develop that. Quite expensive, but what I can do is I can sell some nonsense here, I think. Let's get rid of the MG51, perhaps. I like the AUGs. I'd rather not lose the AUGs if I don't have to. PM63s. They're feeling like old news now. B76 is definitely old news. The Estrella is definitely old news as well. Let's sell that. There we go, over 4 grand. Feeling comfortable about that. Oh, I could probably get rid of the SV63. If I go to the field with a sniper rifle, I've got the AMR and then the M82. So, you know what? Let's get rid of this. And let's get rid of the Cause as well. There. Almost 6 grand, so that's good. And our negative 30 is gone as well, so we'll be making money faster, so that's good. Judge, again, you know, once she's done her treatment, I'll take a look at all of her perks that she has available. Well, okay, faster movement just makes sense. Sorry, I just kind of saw that. I'm a little worried about these secret perks, but we have the control phrase if things go sideways on the field. Everything else we'll leave for now, but we might actually want to use Judge. She's not bad. Level 11, she's basically almost at the same level as Falcon. She's halfway there. Close to, you know, Clover and stuff, so fine, I suppose. MK Ultra, why are you blank? Because we've got some more options here. Let's go ahead with the... Alright, Phobos, you know what? You look like a saboteur. So let's go ahead with the saboteur here. So brainwash the agent to destroy the first enemy cell they arrive in. Takes a day. That does sound super helpful, though, if I'm completely honest. However, on a mission, control phrases and oh, you know what? I should have interrogated this guy first. Control phrases and locator beacons are extremely helpful. Extremely helpful. Now, the monolith suppressor here just reduces damage by 2, as opposed to the rifle suppressor, which does it by 4. So that's the ideal next upgrade. Don't know if I... Okay, let's see. This thing, 10 hours until the stakeout is complete. This thing, 3 hours until the interruption's done. And Munich, it's a conspiracy plot. I can go for the interruption. Might as well. Who do we send? Send Magellan and... Or you know what? Let's send Theramin. Oh no, Indigo's in the hospital. I'd rather she heal up, so fine. Let's go ahead and send Magellan and number 15. This will be a buddy cop comedy. Why not? Let's go. Start the job there. Let's go ahead and take a look at our intel. Weapons in space we might have completed. Let's try at least. We've got almost all the pieces. Almaz. These space stations have a much larger military potential than any sort of moon activity and advanced military space technology in several fields. Most notably, 1. High-resolution photography. See the recent report with detailed images of the Brush Pass site in Redacted, performed by trained personnel on board the station. 2. Anti-satellite weaponry. The second station was equipped with a specially designed 20mm cannon successfully tested in space. What? That's what? That's ridiculous. I'm just imagining the thump of like a 20mm cannon taking down another satellite, and like down goes my cell phone signal. Alright, 3. Long-term human presence in zero-G environment for non-stop surveillance. Our recent infiltration of the KGB safe house in Redacted was pretty fruitless, save for one interesting bit of documentation. Test results of a recoilless 20mm cannon with several features described as designed or modified specifically for use in vacuum and low gravity. I've talked to our man in Lake Tritium, but got no new information. Should we put up the idea of mounting unguided missiles on space shuttles? If Soviets can shoot our satellites out of the sky, I'd say we repay them in kind. Weaponizing space. Just imagine what the world could have been like. It's crazy to think about what the world could have been like. I'm playing another game on this channel. It's in early access right now, or not early access, but beta, called Dawn of Man. And as I'm playing that, which is set during the like Neolithic era and stuff, I can't help but feel like, you know, hey, look where we came from, and look where we ended up as I upload videos to YouTube. And then I read some of the conspiracy theories and articles and thoughts in this game, and I go, wow, look where we could have ended up. Look where we could have ended up. All right, let's start connecting the dots here a little bit. Do we have Lake Tritium and Brush Pass? All right, that's kind of important. Kingfish is connected here. We do have Lake Tritium. Do we have Brush Pass? Like a no on that, at least for now. Anything else that lines up? Mud Hut, Lamster, Mincemeat, Valhalla, Miss Vatican, Thunderclap, Sons of Liberty. Sons of Liberty. Wait a second. Hold on a second. What game am I in right now? Jetstream, Architrave. Oh, there's Thunderclap. And Architrave. Go ahead and do that. Some room down here. Jetstream. I thought I saw Jetstream somewhere. It's just down here. Alright, cool. Move you over to here. Dividend, Heir Apparent, Dynamo Room, Poor Butler. Alright. Bothers me that Lamster's name comes up so often. Should I be trusting this guy? Alright, start up here. To whom it may concern, basically no information. Paid off editor, so they'll let us into floating city without questions. They have a regular 747 freighter service to redacted. So editor is actually a person here. Alright, what do you got for me over here? Bad news. There's a bunch of redacted agents sniffing around. Redacted's house in Jetstream. They're abductee and Poor Butler. I think they might have picked up the trace during their last op in Redacted. Lots of redacted Chilean reps. Okay. Jetstream we saw over here. And Poor Butler is over there. Go ahead like that. Resistor, Necropolis, Garden of Eden. Okay, moving on. 1000 hours. Failed to turn up in Redacted. Oh, sorry. Redacted failed to turn up in Redacted facility at the scheduled hour, missing the appointed meeting with representatives from Redacted to discuss the recent situation in Necropolis. 10:25. Redacted made several calls. I mean, we've read this one so many times. Redacted made several calls and sent Redacted to check on Redacted usual hanging spots around Irkutsk. 12:07. Redacted called from a payphone and reported an assault by unknown parties. Checking the registration plates that Redacted managed to note down revealed that the car had been rented by Cobra Jab, a known collaborator of Redacted. 12:32. An additional team had been sent to search the area of the assault. Cobra Jab is an amazing name. I would totally go by Cobra Jab if I was a secret agent. Cobra Jab. Alright, Irkutsk. Where is Irkutsk? Where did you pop up? There we go. I hate when it does that. Like, pop up in an empty area. Necropolis. We've seen Necropolis somewhere. There it is. Alright, so I feel like Lake Tritium is Irkutsk, is what this whole path is getting at. You know, let's make this interesting. I'm gonna bet on it. Let's go ahead and say that this thread is done. Boom. Alright, Brush Pass. Let's see if any of this intel lines up there. I feel like this guy... Or no, Brush Pass is another location, it seems like. Hold on a second. Dividends right here. Okay. Pull you down. Pull all this over. Alright, so I'm assuming Brush Pass is Vienna. Move this stuff over. This is all done with. You were a useless connection. Fair enough. Cool. Let's start with you. For your information, all subjects from the Ivory Coast batch have been processed and are ready to undergo the treatment. So far, they have all been concentrated in Brush Pass site. I don't know whether we'll be moving them or not. Inside Man is giddy like a little girl and even brought down Redacted from Funky Peelers to help with the procedures. I've seen the test results from Mud Hut and I'm already sorry for those poor bastards. That mastermind from Redacted is one sick puppy. Alright, well, we've got Brush Pass here. Hold on a second. Mud Hut. Forgot to check Mud Hut. I read it, I was like, oh, we've seen Mud Hut, and then I forgot to check it. There we go. Alright, Brush Pass is obviously here. Let's see what else pops up. I'm sorry to say that the first investigation into the connections between Redacted and Third Axis militants in Leningrad is inconclusive. To begin with, redacted files we have show no link between the two. Andromeda had little more luck in their search. An invoice sent to Redacted, signed by a minor member of Third Axis, but we can't find any record that they paid anyone that amount, so that's tenuous at best. Recommendation, send Andromeda to Grand Terminal to follow the invoicer. Okay, so where did... for Leningrad. I mean, like, even if it kept beeping, I'd be okay with that. There it is. Okay, let's do that. Grand Terminal, Andromeda. Nothing. Okay, let's see you. Alright. Day 2, successful arrival in Floating City. Lots of Redacted, nothing missing, except for all this information. Day 12, identified Redacted and Redacted team. Luckily, the backup squad created a diversion, and the cargo had been transported successfully to Bhopal. Oh boy, is this going to tie into the chemical disaster there? Maybe, that'd be pretty interesting. Well, is this the last one? I guess. Redacted asked us to follow Mincemeat during their visit in Branch Line following allegations of involvement with Redacted. Editor and Redacted were dispatched. Redacted provided support. 10-12. Target has taken the bus in the direction of the airport. Lots of Redacted. Our agents were concerned they were compromised, but ultimately decided Target was merely being careful. Arrival at Branch Line. 12:42. Okay. Mincemeat is here. We have some connections. Branch Line, I feel like we're missing. No, we're not. Editor is connected here. So it feels like the end of this line is actually Bhopal. Because of this. Boom. Alright, weapons in space has been analyzed. 2 new agent candidates and this guy named Bliss. Damn. Not exactly what I'd hoped for, but at least it's something. At least it's something. Back to the world map over here. We've got a couple things in progress. Lots of intel coming in. KODIAK 22 hours until you're ready to go. What else? What else? Lots of training available. Do we want to get any of that happening? Might not be a bad idea. Get some more AUGs on the field. You know what, Clover? Alright. Let's go ahead. A day and 12 hours, train. And where did Theremin go? Theremin, you're right here. TT and PPK, let's go ahead and get you with an AUG on the field as well. Well, no, hold on a goddamn second. Oh, I can't cancel it. Did I already waste all that right there? Okay. Because an AUG, that's what I get for rushing, is a rifle. God damn it, Party Elite. God damn it. That's what you get for rushing. Well, it's fine. This will also let us use the 44. You know, which is... we can use that when we're in disguise. I'm glad I noticed before I gave both of them the same training. Theremin, what do we give you instead? What's the MPK like, actually? Let's take a look at that. We just got one. MPK, that's a fair bit of damage output. Single damage output's really low, but the burst damage output is more than the PPK. And it's an SMG, so we can carry it in. So, fine. Let's go ahead and get you this for 1,100 bucks. Sure. Sure. Day and 12 hours. So we're basically out of business for a day and 12 hours. Go ahead and sell some nonsense over here. We don't need that much light armor. Or medium armor. Or medium armor Mark II. Oh, actually, we don't need any medium armor if we have medium armor Mark II. And that's all of our money back, so I don't need to sell anything else. Love how that works out. You're getting treatment. Lighter, you don't matter to me. Neither does, oh, I can't forget his name. I need to make sure I remember to send him to the right place. Crap, what was that guy's name? Jigsaw. Which is too bad. But no. But no. Let's get rid of that gas grenade. You keep your proximity mine. Alright, fine. This is all fine. This is all good. Getting treatment done. The workshop, I guess there's some new stuff available. Oh, right. I think it was the monolith suppressor that it's talking about. Fair enough. We can actually sell some of these rimfire suppressors as well, just for a little bit of money. Body engineering, we've got some room here. Judges getting Balastrone. Don't think anybody else needs anything. Damn, Zenith could actually be a pretty good agent as well on the field. But it's okay, she's on comms. You need people on the desk so that people on the field can get their work done properly. And on that note, I'm going to call it a session, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you had a good time. I hope you enjoyed. But we have hit that hour mark, and as a result of that, I'd just like to say, as always, if you did have a good time, please let me know. Drop a like, drop a comment. As I was explaining earlier, it makes a huge difference to how I approach content on the channel. If you would really like to see Phantom Doctrine continue beyond this campaign, yeah, you're in charge here. You need to let me know that you're interested. If you'd like to support the channel in other ways, you can consider becoming a channel member by clicking join below the video, or by becoming a patron by going to Patreon. Link to that is in the description down below as well. On which note, a massive thanks as always to all of my patrons and channel members for supporting the channel on a monthly basis, keeping us alive and running smoothly. Until next time, again, thank you all very much for watching. Das Vidanya.